Welcome, Gemini, to your Astrodice reading for December. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you and your Astrodice. Best message, Gemini. Okay. We have, see some Aries coming out in the 7th house with some Mercury coming out. Very nice. So let's look at that Mercury. We're just talking about that communication going on. A lot of communication, travel, talk, right? Okay, let's see what's going on. Your planet coming out, love that. Being in your own planetary energy is going to be very beneficial for you, getting through anything that you're looking at when it's coming, definitely through that 7th house. Let me see. The Aries coming out, this is the energy around you is dynamic, spontaneous, crusading, impulsive action is likely to occur. And that's because you're going to feel a little driven to get down to whatever it is you're getting down to. Going straight to the 7th house. 7th house is talking about your relationship area and significant partners, romantic, business, or family. So whether this is a business or family, take it how it resonates. And it could be all of the above. Right, so you might be saying, hey, you know what, it's not just this, it's also this relationship within business. I'm seeing it in the same within my family, right? Hey, if they're communicating something to you at work, it could be the same kind of communication that you're getting through the family during Christmas time, you know what I'm saying? And you might just see maybe they're more fun, loving, maybe you run into somebody who's communicating a little negative, you know, things of this nature, and you might see a kind of parallel to it. If you're getting a lot of bum humbug, at work from certain people, and then you have, you know, grandpa over there all, I don't want to do this again, you know, type of energy. Be like, man, you're no better than the boss at work, you know what I mean? It took forever for him to, you know, put up garland or something and make the office look, you know, cool or something, you know what I'm saying? So you might be seeing a lot of the same kind of communication coming from one from the other. It's very natural, very normal. Okay, so getting down to the situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay. Having the Knight of Wands coming out in the beginning of the month. Ooh, but something's not moving. With the King of Pentacles upside down. It feels like somebody wants to, it almost feels like where you want the passion to move within maybe a romantic relationship. It feels like it's kind of driven down a little bit. It does feel like because maybe there's money loss, there's not as much money as the stability is not there as much as you would like it to be. And that's for some of you. For others of you, it may feel like they're being a little greedy and you want them to open up a little bit more. Maybe they're being greedy with their heart, with their money. Take it how it resonates. But yeah, it just feels like you're kind of on a passionate drive right now to communicate and want to do things, and someone's holding back, not coming towards you as much as you would like to. And it does feel, you know, the King of Pentacles upside down, they could be they could have lost their job. They might not have the, you know, the money that they want. So they might be kind of down and out feeling, or you might feel like they're just greedy with their heart. You know, you're just being greedy. I'm trying to give you all this love and you're being greedy. You're holding back. Not opening up to me. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. And they're giving you a little anxiety, right? Stressing you out a little bit. It kind of feels like what's working for you is not working for them. I'm trying to give you this love and you're holding back. Or it could be even vice versa for the cross watcher. They could say, you know what, Gemini is the one that's doing so. Could be a possibility. So we'll always say that as well. You want them to surrender. They're kind of giving you swords by not coming towards you. We are going on your level though over here because it feels more like you over here though, Gemini. So it does feel like they are giving Gemini swords. Gemini is feeling the swords, right? You are feeling a little sworded, a little pushed back, trying to push forward with the love, and it just feels like they are greedily holding back for whatever reason may be. And they see you trying to push. Look, they're saying, no, I'm not going to do this. I see you pushing, Gemini, but I'm not doing it. And remember, guys, you could even, you know, even not even for the crossroads, even for yourself, you could say, no, I have an Aries over here that keeps pushing on me and I'm not ready yet. Okay? It is a general reading. So however it is, we'll just say one's pushing the love and someone's holding back. And it could just be, like I said, loss of job, not having the money at this time. Maybe they're feeling a little down and out. Okay. But it feels like they're really pushing, right? You're pushing, they're pushing, someone is pushing. So, and they're communicating. The push is all through the it's through all the communication, whether they're, and it doesn't matter if they're texting, you know, it doesn't matter if it's coming straight from the mouth. It could be just texting after texting after texting. Come on, let's go. And you're maybe even ignoring the factor, right? Or they're ignoring you. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on. And, you know, it's crazy because I was talking about the holidays with the boss because I really kind of got that. You guys could be at work. It could be a whole group of you trying to push the boss, saying, come on, let us put up these, you know, this Christmas stuff, you know, 'tis the season. And he's like, bah, humbug, you know, and not allowing you to do so, because I kind of see that. I don't know who that's for, but I do see that push as they're kind of like, no, we're not doing that in this office. And you're like, no, let's go. Okay. And remember, if it's not a loved one, it could even be a family member. Maybe you're trying to get them to come to holiday Christmas dinner or something, and they're pushing back as well. The Fool saying they don't have the money to travel to. You might even be telling them, I have the money to get you here, and they're still denying the fact, right? Okay, so in the mid-month, you have the Fool. You have the Four of Cups. There's a lot of disappointment going on right here. It's like, no, I'm not going to do that. And you're having doubts about the situation as you're trying to push this communication. So it does feel in the mid-month that you're making this different kind of leap, taking a risk over here. So it feels like a lot of risk taking in the mid-month when it comes to the 7th house. It could be, like I said, romantically, businessly, you know, because you feel like the Empress, and that's 100. You feel like the Empress. For some of you, I'm just, you know, I'm just going to say it. For some of you, you're literally trying to get mom and dad to come to Christmas. I have the King of the Pentacles and I have the Empress. I just feel like it's, you know, for some of you, you're like, come on. And they may feel like they don't have the money enough, right, to come here with you. And you're telling them, no, I can pay your way. I've got the money. I've got the abundance to do so. And they're fighting this tooth and nail. It's like pulling teeth from an alligator. And you're having doubts and suspicions that it's almost like mom saying it's okay and dad says no. Oh, goodness. Okay, so with the Fool over here, like I said, guys, take what resonates, what doesn't. Throw away. Everybody has their own story, but I just pick up the ones that are really strong energies. In the mid-month, though, you have this risk. You might even be traveling, and that's the reason I keep thinking travel. I've got the money for you to come, mom and dad. I need you here, you know. But it does feel like you're taking this risk to travel towards them, help them travel, taking a risk. Yeah, I'm trying to make the magic happen. And if it's in the romance area and you're still trying to get this person to travel towards you and you're traveling towards them, or however it is, you're trying to make the magic happen, or they're trying to make the magic happen with you, however, and they want you to take the risk. However, with the High Priestess on top of the doubt and suspicions, it's like I'm trying to use my intuition for the perfect timing, you know. For some of you, you're even getting to the point where it's like, I can't fix this solution. I'm going to go seek my psychic advisor because I'm just up in arms over this. I don't know what to do, right? I'm trying to use my intuition. It only says this and that, so I'm going to get some psychic advice, and then I'll have better discernment upon the situation. So some of you might be seeking psychic advice for discernment, for better discernment upon the situation. Okay, so you do have the Page of Wands over here coming in saying, yes, I would like for the traveler to come travel. I'm telling you, somebody's waiting for somebody and they're like, bah humbug, or I don't have the money and no, there's no way you're going to pay for me to do so. Either that or you want this, I'm saying Aries, so whoever you're dealing with, it could definitely be an Aries. Aries is coming out in the situation of a love situation, that's for sure. So I'm saying if it's a love situation, this Aries is like, I want you to travel towards me. I want to be your imprint. I'm trying to nurture you. I'm trying to show you love. So either they're trying to really get your attention to have you travel towards them, or you're really wanting them to travel towards you. Okay, so however it is, you are waiting for them and this message for them to say, yes, I would like to come. Maybe it's all in one, who knows, right? Okay, let's see what's going on in the end of the month. Yeah, you got a lot of traveling going on and needing someone to travel towards you, and really it really looks like you're trying your hardest to get them here for, and it feels like for Christmas, or it's just for love purposes. Right? Giving all kinds of new directions, trying to see how you're going to do this. The good news comes out. You have the good news, but the love is upside down. So the good news is that there is this kind of separation from what's going on, but you do have this healthy news, and it does feel like a blessing in one area of the 7th house. The other one, that it's kind of a separation of the situation for you, Gemini, that you feel that it's kind of like I got this blessing over here in this message, but this one over here, I'm kind of separating myself from something else. So you have two different things going on in the 2nd house. One's a blessing and one's a separation. So it's almost like I'm separating from something that I passionately wanted, but thank God I got the good news. So I said, this could be 2 in 1 for a lot of you. But I have some decisions that I need to make. So it does feel like you do have some decisions over here that you need to make, right? Something that would make you happier. You're aligning yourself with your goals, trying to get this thing together, whatever it is, right? And it just almost feels like this might not be one person's routine. Remember, I set it up here. Like, it's almost like you're trying to put out this, I want you to do this and that. And they're saying, that's not really what my thing is, right? Kind of like, you do what you want to do, and I'll do what I want to do. So, but I do see a lot of impulsion over here. Here's that impulsive action, right? And we see it here as well. So maybe they felt you were being a little too over impulsive. Something that's making you emotional, you're kind of wearing your heart on your sleeve because it's something that you really want. And it feels like somebody might be trying to manipulate the situation that you're trying to put this thing together. Could go right back to the boss too. And it's like, come on, it's Christmas time now. We only have this week, right? This is 23rd to 30th. We only have, 3 or 4 more days to get something together or do something. But it does feel like someone is trying to manipulate the situation and making you wear your heart on your sleeve. And you're trying to make the best decision. Wow, finally the judgment's coming through with this imprint. I'm telling you, if that's the mom and the dad coming, it's almost like the mom and dad are saying, okay, then here we come. Because it's something that's going to make you super happy, something that's making you super blessed, and it feels like your harvest is coming in, no matter what that situation is. With the Lovers over here upside down, it's like you have this new beginning and kind of like a leap of faith, like you had the travel and the leap of faith, but you had to separate yourself from something that wasn't as passionate, which means it almost feels like a downgrade, guys. A downgrade of the choice that you were making before. Like I said, it could be that they were feeling like you were too impulsive about the situation on one hand, but whatever the situation is, it's not exactly, like, let's put it this way. Whatever you were planning over here, it's not coming out exactly the way that you had done it, right? That's where the separation of passion is with the fresh new start of the leap of faith. So it's kind of like, okay, well, fine. We didn't really 100% make the magic happen, and it didn't go the way I really planned it to happen, but at least we get this leap of faith. At least we get this beginning. At least we get this travel. So something of that nature where it's like, I'm still traveling. I'm just not going exactly where I wanted to go, right? What I mean? So So the plan that you had in your head is not exactly what you want, but logically thinking about it, you're saying, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take it. So, you know, hey, you know, it's better than nothing. And that's really what it feels like. It's not exactly the way I planned it. Look, even if mom and dad are coming, maybe you wanted them to stay until the 30th or New Year's, and because, you know, dad doesn't want to stay, he's like, fine, mom says we're coming. Woohoo, good news. But the bad news is we're not staying to the 1st. We're staying for Christmas, and we're leaving the 27th. You see what I'm saying? So we're staying for 2 or 3 days, and that's it. We're not staying the whole week. And so that's kind of like, oh, bummer, man. I wanted more time with you. See, so it's something like this, guys, okay? That's really what's going on. So it's like good news, but yet it's not the best. But you say that's fine. At least they made the leap of faith. At least you can trust in the process, and at least they're there with you, whatever the situation is, right? So it's like a forward leap and kind of a backwards, right? All in one. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love to you. Bye-bye.